Hey guys, welcome back to Kirby 64. Look at this penguin. He has ice power. But yeah, we are back here in the first stage of Aqua Star that we beat last time, but remember I missed one of the shards. We needed ice and bomb power to break through a blue and black checkerboard pattern. And it's all available in this hallway. There's the bomb. But what is this ability though? That's awesome. A mobile exploding snowman. So now I gotta hold it through. There's even a mini boss before we actually need to use this. But yeah, like I said, I'm getting 100% shards. So we gotta do it, and better now before we get too carried away. Oh jeez, walked right into that. I want this cake. There it is. I actually did just take a moment. Remember I was talking about teriyaki beef? Well, I just had beef and broccoli. It's not quite the same, but similar. Because that's what happens, man. Kirby had a food break, and hold on. Oh wow, you could just jump into him? That's awesome. This is what I remember from watching that speedrun video I was talking about a million times. Nice. Wow, I got a million things from that former crystal shard. And a tomato is always good. Now, let's still be careful, we can't lose this ability. Oh, jeez. Hang in there, Kirby. Oh, man, I don't know how I dodged that, but here it is. How do I detonate it? Nothing's working. Well, whatever, there it is. There it is, the one that we missed, and I don't think we really need this snowman of power anymore. It's not really that efficient. Actually, we could get the lightsaber back, I think. Not anymore. Ugh. We're right there at the end. I must get to the picnic basket or blanket. Kirby. He's coming with me to the end. Alright, now. Tomato it is. Okay, so now we've got the shard that we missed and we're where we left off, so let's actually move on. Looks like a waterfall stage. Yes, all classic Kirby tunes! I never noticed these little dandelion things. Electricity and bomb? Oh, no, didn't happen. And that's the light bulb anyway, we know that's useless. Double bomb, what does that do? Homing missiles! Oh yeah! Who needs stone at this point? Wait, this song got crazy remixed. It started off like the usual tune. I'm gonna get rid of that actually, because I just realized at some point in this stage, better just swallow that up. Fudgesicle! Oh, I want it, yes. Oh yeah, we need stone and fire to become Volcano Kirby to get one of the shards in this level. And I think this is the screen that has the fire enemy. That guy's ice, that blue pudgy floating thing. Sorry, I'm just enjoying the music. It's got the, there it is. Luckily those guys are not too hard to miss. Or whatever, how you phrase that. But yeah, Volcano Kirby's nuts. And this is where we need it, at the top of this log. Definitely a neat power. And again, I think one that never returned, but I could be wrong. See, there it is, red and brown, that's how you know. Eat it, Mr. Krabs. Something else exploded. There's a sandwich at the top of the pyramid. Who put that there? It's a Kirby game, don't question it. There's food everywhere. That's what exploded. The wall. Whoa, the thing is glitching out in colors again. Yes! Oh, we get to go rafting down the waterfall with Waddle Dee. This is amazing. Oh, jeez. I wonder if there's a way I can fix that. Like, I could maybe stretch the main image and just get rid of that for this section. But there's a crystal shard on a big jump we gotta wait for. There it is. When Waddle Dee's at the driver's seat, there's no worry in the world. Oh, Waddle Dee! I don't know, I thought he was... Fudgesicle! You missed the fudgesicle, Waddle Dee! You missed the meat. Apparently there's all kinds of trouble. Oh! The Kirby frantic shuffle going on. Wait! Yes! Sugar rush of death! There's a hedgehog following me. Yeah, try to keep up. That's right, see? Oh, wait, whoa, look at that. Almost missed it. And now we're back to the happy sugar rush. It's almost like a lullaby that's not ready to go to sleep yet. It's like me every night. Double hedgehogs, what is this? This isn't song. But yeah, the main melody is like a twinkly lullaby, but then that's your brain that won't shut off. Too many thoughts going. It's the... Although I have fallen asleep to some pretty frantic, tempoed music before. What is that? Waddle Dee, where'd you go? I need you in your boat. We could get the magma sword. Or we could just get fire and try to speed things along. Or maybe... Just... Oh! I ran out of air. Yeah, I don't like Cutter in this game, I gotta say. I like it when it combines with stuff, but by itself... Fudgesicles. Yes. Whoops, I tried to throw it upward. Didn't work. Oh! Okay. That was close. I want all these things. What? I got none of the things. You're coming with me, bub. There we go. Let's end this. Get out of here! Jeez, that log wanted me. Is that it? Yes! Oh boy. Definitely tomato time. How did you beat me, Waddle Dee? I don't know why that thing got so glitchy in that waterfall section, but now we're going to the beach. Oh, yes. I love water music in Kirby games. All the watery levels are amazing. See, I think that might be where my love of water stages in video games stems from, because it's always great in Kirby, and as I told you in part 1, Kirby's Adventure was my first ever game that I played a whole bunch as a kid and beat. I mean, Metroid 1 was the first I ever technically played, but the screen's going nuts again. Now, who puts cannons in the ocean? And Maraca, guys, why are we questioning it? I like these little, I guess you would call them kappas, right? I don't know what these are. That's one power that's missing from this game is Umbrella. Parasol Kirby is... he's a powerhouse is what he is. And Superstar? Wait, we need to combine with that fish. He exploded. We need Cutter and Bomb. Let's make him come back. He didn't come back. Wait a minute, there might be a way around this. As long as I can exit the screen and come back. Yes, okay, we gotta be quick. Because this thing explodes himself. Oh, he's not doing it yet. Yes, get that. There it is. This is an explosive ninja star and it's awesome. Oh, you can't really see it unless it actually latches onto something. We gotta keep this for a while. Yeah! I love how cute Kirby is, but then he's like the most violent thing in the world. Get up there, Kirby! Alright, that works. It's right down here on the left side. Well, pal, see, there it is, green and black, saw it for a split second. Tomatoes are good. Remember the shower tomato? You should always remember the shower tomato. Your daily source of lycopene. And cake. Alright, let's move on. Now we need cutter and stone, I think, for the next... Oh. Whoops, that was stone. Dee-da-dee. If we're traveling as a group, how are they always ahead of Kirby? I don't understand. Don't question it. See that guy in the background dancing? If this was Yoshi's Crafted World, you could throw an egg at him. But we're gonna forget that game. It had some cool ideas, but... Cake in the water. That sounds like a song. Like smoke on the water. I have cutter. Where is stone? We don't need the magma sword. I feel like I messed up. Oh, get that, definitely. I need it right now. Yeah, there it is, look at it. I need stone. There it is. It looks green and black, but no, it's green and brown. Unless there's a rock somewhere in this room or something else that gives stone ability. It doesn't look to be that way. So another stage I gotta replay. I'll trim it down though, but... That's what I'm talking about though. That's kind of where like the almost artificial challenge is. Nah, it's a real challenge. This is... What the heck, man? My body is above me. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, definitely the worst variation of cutter. Well. I guess we're in good shape, so we'll go for the card. Okay, so we have to head back there and keep cutter and stone in mind and get back to that final screen, so I'll see you there. There it is! A fish. I'm a Magikarp. Why? No, I think it's one of those abilities. He morphs into various things, and there's one of the things that lets you climb walls. And that's what we need. Back in that room, which is after this screen and down the hole. So how are you guys doing? What's the last thing you ate? I told you about my, beef and broccoli. Oh yeah, look at the cutter thing. There you go. Whoops. Well, anyway, this is where we need to be. There it is. What do you know? Hey, this is the guy from Return to Kirby's Dreamland. Now, he's the one we need, I think. No, not that blobby thing. Yeah, this guy. Wait, what? Okay, I don't know why it's working now. I just spent like 2 minutes trying to figure this out, but... Rick, I believe, is the name of this Kirby fellow. Apparently, as long as you're holding towards the wall or... I don't know. That was weird. It took forever. But there you go. Tomatoes for me, and tomatoes for you. Alright, we're still on course for 100%. Let's move on. No abilities, fresh out of the gate. What do we want? Torpedoes! Oh, they're bombs. That's double bomb. Sure. There we go. These were homing missiles, we know that much. I'm like submarine Kirby, but the sub is my mouth. Actually, I recognize this screen. The better way to go through it, grab a fish, hold him above your head, and just... I should be higher up on the screen, though. I might run into some trouble. But this is amazing. Look at the background. Focus on the background, and it's suddenly like Abzu. Or Opzu, however you say that. Whoa! Nuts. That's why I needed to be higher on the screen. Actually, I'm still going the same pace as the fish. I feel like I'm in an aquatic museum. That would be an aquarium. Nice job, brain. This is definitely one of those songs that would be on a playlist for falling asleep to Nintendo tunes. Wait a minute, this screen is extremely suspicious. That's clearly electricity. I don't remember this from the video I watched. But everything about this room is giant and screaming crystal shard. So we gotta keep our eyes peeled, and there's a current that seems to alternate each... There it is. And I'm fighting the current, okay. No, don't go in the window. That window looks like Super Star Wars when they enter the tractor beam area. Watch out. Gordo, those things are called, right? Which is also Spanish for fat. Well, whatever. Tight underwater hallway tunnel cave system things. They're great in every game. Like, if I was in charge of game development, I would ask, is there a tight hallway, corridor, tunnel, cave system thing? And if there wasn't, we'd have to get on it. Wait a minute. See, this is why they're awesome, because there's always little nooks. That's all of them. I think that's... all three. Or was that just two? That's right. Did we see what Cutter and Bomb was yet? I don't think we did. Fudgesicle! No, the ice cream! That reminds me of a time... I don't know where I was. Oh, jeez. A giant bombfish. I noticed all the bosses, or at least the mini-bosses, are giant versions of standard enemies. I might not make it. I didn't make it. Well, now this is gonna be tougher. The current is so hard to fight. But the ice cream story, I think it was in 1996, I think, when I was in Disney World, which back then it was safe. At one point we were getting ice cream. What opened? Something opened. It just worried. It makes me worry because usually that means crystal shard after a boss. Yeah, that was definitely only two. This is an awesome room. Currents, rocks, underwater decorations. Fudgesicles? Yes. Wait a minute. You know there's a crystal. The ice cream story, stay on target. There it is. In 1996, at some point in Walt Disney World, me and my sister were grumpy, and it was getting late, and we were getting ice cream, and I saw a little boy, and he was so happy to have an ice cream cone, and then, just before I saw him lift his arm and go to eat it, and the entire ice cream part of it plopped on the ground, and he started crying, and both his mom and his dad were like, that's it, you're done, and they refused to buy him another ice cream cone, and in that moment, uh-oh, we got a shark boss. I need bomb power, and I don't have it. Ah, well, should we brave it? Let's brave it. But yeah, in that moment, I wanted to buy that kid an ice cream so bad. Speaking of amusement areas, if this is not Shamu... Oh, nuts. He's charging. What are you doing going in the background? This isn't 3D. No, it is. That's the whole point. Oh, I thought that was stone ability. Okay, let's get it together. Can't eat him. Gotcha. Give me that. Oh, if I could get cutter power, that would help. But bomb is definitely what you want here. And I could have had bomb if I didn't die on the mini-boss of the previous stage. Dang it, Shamu. I used to have a squeaky Shamu toy from... That is... In Universal... That's where I was. I was in both places in '96. One more hit to go. But he's got a second phase, this guy. I think all the bosses from here on out do. Stop it! Oh my gosh, that thing just would not get off my face. There you go. 2 hits left. Can I do it? Place your bets now. Kirby bosses are always a lot of fun, though. Maybe not always, but there are some really good ones. I like this one. This is definitely better than the previous world's boss. That one was kind of dumb. But I got him with this here lightsaber. Yes, I did. Fish! He's coming for you. That's right. That's what happens. Where are you going? You're going there. Oh, look at bomb fish. Ah, nuts. If I could get bomb power, but there's nowhere to swallow it. That's... Ah. You need to be standing to swallow underwater in this game. Actually, where can I get a bomb? Think. Pop Star. The forest. Poppy Bros Jr. I can picture him on a stump. I think he's in this level. There he is, Poppy Bros Jr. That's all we need. I could double up and get homing missiles, but regular bombs should be good enough. I'm coming for you, Shamu. Yeah, look at that. I'll get back here. Don't be backpedaling. How to cheese a boss. Oh! Cheese him off. That's a weird phrase. I never understood it. I think that had to originate just because somebody was so mad that they just were trying to think of any kind of word to explain how angry they were, but in a weird way. I'm dancing. I remember one time when I was really little, my mom got really mad at both my sister and myself. And my sister's name is Jessica, or Jessie, or Jess, depending on what stage of life we're talking about. And I was Billy, or Bill. And my mom was so mad and couldn't remember, like, her name, the names got jumbled up. And she tried to yell at one of us, or both of us, and it came out Jelly. She combined Jessica and Billy, and it came out Jelly, and then she started laughing and couldn't be mad anymore. And that's my dumb story. Hi. That was a terrible hi, but it was muffled underwater. That's where I want to be right now. Wouldn't it be something if when we die, this is the first thing we see? And they throw rocks at us? Oh yeah, here go Kirby's time. What a show-off. Ah! That's what happens, Kirby. Nah, he's alright. Where'd the rest of them go? They don't even care. Well, definitely my favorite stage so far. I liked Aqua Star. Next time we will be going to level 4 Neo Star. Thanks for watching, you guys. Take care.